So this is Judge Dredd, Dredd vs Death for the PlayStation 2. It's a first person shooter and I think it's really good. It's based on the British comic 2000 AD, which I used to read when I was a kid back in the 80s. And it's actually, the game is being made by a British developer as well. Now, if it wasn't for a guy called Corndog1986, I think that's what his name is, if it wasn't for him commenting on my Turok Evolution review recommending this game, I never would have heard of this game. But you know, when he recommended it, I thought, Judge Dredd, I used to read those comics when I was a kid. So I was interested in checking the game out to see what it was like, and I looked at a few videos of it on YouTube, and I thought that actually looks really fun, so I ended up buying it, and it cost me just £3 on eBay, including the postage. This game does seem to get bad reviews though, for some reason. I can't actually see what's supposed to be so bad about the game. You know, I think it's a genuinely good game. The only negative thing about the game is that it's pretty short. So I'll show you the manual. And the manual is in colour. Most PS2 manuals are just in black and white. You can see there's Mega City 1, I suppose. So it's telling you about the HUD. Ranking system, law meter. You can arrest people in the game as well. Weapons. That's your that's a weapon that you always have. And you've got a shotgun, rifle, stun gas grenade, pistol, spit gun, that's pretty cool, stump gun. I'm not sure if I've used that yet in the game, even though I've completed the game. Grenade launcher, that's pretty cool. Las pistol, it's basically a laser pistol. Las rifle, that's pretty crap actually, it's not really that effective. And it's talking about the inhabitants. So you've got Judge Dredd, which is the main character, Chief Judge Hershey, Side Judge Anderson, Street Judges, Med Division Judge. He'll actually give you health if you find him in the game, and you've got to press the action button as well when you stood next to him. Side Judges, HUDs, Scrawlers, Suits. Got the Death Cult Guard, blah blah blah. I won't read all of them out. Yeah, you've got some pretty cool enemies in the game. So yeah, let's take a look at Judge Dredd, Dredd vs Death on the PlayStation 2. So I think this is a really great game. I'm not sure why it got such bad reviews online, because I honestly can't see what is supposed to be so bad about the game. It does seem like a genuinely good game to me. The only negative thing about it that I can see really is that it is quite short. There's not that many missions, but each of the missions at least do last for quite a long time.
You're going away for keeps.
Hey!
So as you can see, not only can you shoot people, but you can arrest them as well. And you have like a law meter in the bottom right of the screen, and that starts off completely full. If you shoot humans, it doesn't matter about the monsters, but if you shoot humans before challenging them, you know, before they start shooting you, or if you shoot a human after you've arrested them, it will actually make your law meter go down. And if that goes down to the bottom, let's see, the SGS will come looking for you and take you down. But you can actually fill up the law meter, and you do that by arresting people. And I think it's pretty cool how every time you arrest someone, it actually tells you what crimes they've done and stuff, and how long they're going to be put away for.
Guys?
So, as well as the stun grenades, which are basically stun grenades, I think, they seem to give off some white smoke and it makes people give up. As well as those, you've got 2 weapon slots. Now, in the first weapon slot, you have the lawgiver, which is a gun, and it's got like a lot of different. It's got a lot of different options. You can choose from different types of shots. Now, you always have that gun throughout the whole of the game, and you cannot change it. In the second slot, that'll be whatever weapon you have recently picked up, and you can, if you find a different weapon on the floor, you can swap it over. So as you can see, in the second slot right now, is using the shotgun, I think it is. Now with the lawgiver, as I said, it's got different. You can choose from different types of shots. There's 6 different types. You've got standard execution, armor piercing, ricochet, incendiary. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. The incendiary ones, they're pretty cool. They basically set the enemy on fire, and it only takes 1 shot to kill the enemy with one of those, but it does take quite a while for them to die, so they'll be running about still trying to attack you for quite a while they're on fire before they end up burnt to a crisp. And then you've got Hayeks and heat-seeking ammo. There's not that many different weapons in the game, unfortunately. This weapon is pretty cool. It's what's it called? The spit gun. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool being able to play a game which is based on a comic that I used to read when I was a kid back in the 80s. I've not actually read any of the 2000 AD comics for years, to be honest. I think the last time I read them was actually back in the 80s, but I'm sure I'd still enjoy them now. So this game, it is based more on the comics than it is of the Sylvester Stallone film. I think a new film has come out, or it's about to come out, called it's called Dredd 3D. I've seen the trailer for that, and I think it looks awesome. So the game does have a sense of humour. It's hard to explain the type of sense of humour it's got, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Well, yeah, I forgot to say also, if you're depending on how full your law meter is, it will it adds to your rating, well, to your rank at the end of the level. And you've got different ranks. You've got like Cadet, Rookie, Street Judge, Senior Judge, and Judge Dredd. And the higher the rank you get when you finish a level, the more multiplayer characters you can unlock. So there are a few health packs strewn throughout the game. You can carry 3 of them all together. So like when you pick up a health pack, it won't instantly fill up your health bar. It will just fill up your health bar when your health bar actually completely runs out, and then you'll use up a health pack. You can also find I think they're called med judges, and they'll actually inject you, and that'll fill up your health bar. So as well as playing through the main story, you've also got arcade, and that's just basically a bunch of mini games that you can play, and they mainly consist of of seeing how many enemies you can shoot within a time limit. And if you get like the best rankings on those, you can unlock cheats for the story mode. And the cheats, they're like the cheats that you get in GoldenEye. Like one cheat might be where the whole level will be mirrored and stuff like that. The graphics, they're not too bad. I mean, they're nothing amazing, but they are nice and colourful, and they're interesting to look at. You know, I think the environments are interesting to explore and stuff. Much better than a lot of other first-person shooters where the graphics are just kind of made up of different shades of grey. I hate that.
Dr. Dick Icarus? Fluffy? He's alive! But how?
And a lot of the time you will get like a blue arrow on the screen which will show you where to go, which is nice, because I hate it like in games where I don't know where I'm supposed to be going and I'm just kind of going around in circles. The sound in the game, it seems good enough, and the music I think is really great. The difficulty of the game, I'm not sure. You've got like 3 different difficulties. You've got easy, normal and hard. I've played the game on easy and normal. On normal it's a little bit of a challenge, not that much I don't think. I've not played it on hard yet, so I don't know how hard is. It could still be kind of easy, or then again it could be like rock solid. And a nice touch in the game is that like if you look up you can see all the flying vehicles and stuff. So you do have quite a lot of different types of enemies in the game. You've got like street thugs, death cultists, vampires, the undead. Weirdly though, the vampires don't actually look like vampires in the slightest. And yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's much else for me to say about the game. I think I've said everything that I can say, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, if you like first-person shooters, and if you're a fan of Judge Dredd or the 2000 AD comics, then I'd definitely recommend picking this game up. Until that guy mentioned it on my Turok Evolution review, I had never heard of this game before, and I probably never would have ended up hearing about the game, so I'm really glad that he did mention it. I think the game is great. I think even if you're not really a fan of the comics or Judge Dredd, as long as you're a fan of first-person shooters, I'd still recommend this game. It's I don't know, it's a really fun game, I think. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching.
All that consumerism worn you out? Why not try one of the tasty snacks on offer at the Mega Mall's very own food court?